What's up, guys? Second video of the day. Like I said, I was going to be doing two more videos, so I'm going to go ahead and do this video now. Here's the first thing I'm going to show you guys. Next video, I'm going to show you guys how to rig a drop shot rig. Right now, I'm going to just teach you guys about these foam slip bobbers / peg floats. Alright, if you don't know what a peg float is, a peg float basically is a float that comes with two parts. You've got your float and you got your peg. What you want to do is, when you're rigging a peg float, because I noticed there really aren't any videos on YouTube on how to actually put a peg float together. And some people get them and they don't know how to use them, so they'll put it on Yahoo Answers. So I'm going to show a video of you guys on how to do this. So what you do is you take your string and you put it through the bobber, or through the float, just like this. Just push it all the way through the float. Don't worry about setting your depth right now. I'll show you that in a second. But gosh, the string fell. But like I said, take it, push your string through the float with the color side up. Make sure it's just like this, otherwise you're gonna have to take it all off, which really isn't nothing hard to do. It just is annoying sometimes having to take things apart and put it back together because you did it wrong, one thing wrong. You don't want to have this backwards and have to take it apart. And it really isn't gonna take you guys this long. But my string's just curling up inside for some reason. It's never done that. There we go. There's the bottom. Alright, you're going to take it, you're going to pull it through just like this. You're not going to take the peg and you're not going to put the string through the peg. You're going to take it and you're going to put it through directly through the bobber. String, just like that. Just put it directly through the bobber. That yellow part up at the top. So, like I said, let me see what that was. I don't think it's nothing. Yeah, that was nothing big. I thought the phone shut off. But just like that. And setting your depth, just take it, just slide it up and down. So if you're catfishing, of course, you want to put your peg float a little, depending on how deep your water is. You're gonna have to set it. Wow. You're gonna have to set it a little deeper. So I got mine about 2.5 feet above the bottom of my string where the hook will be. So it's a pretty simple bobber, but that's for the peg float. For these, if you do not have a any bobber stops, those little strings, which I do not have because I couldn't find any that were regular. They were like $2.86 for some that glow in the dark, and I didn't need one that glow in the dark. And I knew if I bought that, I'd be mad because they have some somewhere that don't glow in the dark because I don't need it because I don't fish in the dark, or go night fishing. So like I said, I didn't want to get it because I didn't need it, and it cost more for something with one accessory basically that I don't need, so I didn't get them. So what I do is I take take your peg float, your peg, and you're gonna put it back through the stick, just like this. Make sure it's centered in the middle, and you're gonna take your string, wet it, and put it through that little hole, tiny hole in the top. This one has a small hole in the top. Just gonna push it through that string. Push it all the way through so you get to the end. And what you want to do is, I do not have a bead on me right now. I don't know where I put that bead at. Oh, there it is. Then what I do is I take a bead, just like this. It's not a little bright colored bead, but it's a bead. Take a bead, put it through. And this is going to keep your bobber from getting damaged from the split shot. And you take your smallest split shot you have. They sell them really small split shots. So I got this real tiny one right here. And take it. I'm gonna open that sucker up, and then you're gonna set or put it where you want it at. And don't shoot really hard. just until it closes. And don't squeeze it because you want to be able to slide this up and down and set your depth. And what this thing is doing basically is, like I said, I don't have a bright colored bobber. It looks cool, so I might get some. But also this is a metal one, so that's another reason why I might be getting it. Might be getting a brighter colored float or bead. But what that bead is doing basically is it's keeping your bobber from hitting that split shot and damaging the bottom. So basically what you're doing basically is, instead of having to move that bobber stop all the time, it's the same thing. Take that split shot, and like I said, you don't want to close all the way because you want to be able to move your bobber up and down. Take it, slide it up if it's too high, or if it's too shallow. Slide it down if it's too deep. So that's basically what you want to do if you're using it as a split float, not split shot, slip float. So that's how you use this bobber basically, and you get 3 of them for $1.36 at Walmart, right next to the weights and hooks. So subscribe, like, comment, leave me any messages. Give me some feedback on my videos, guys. And I just need some feedback. Like, I'm getting some feedback from one guy. Thank you for subscribing too. I really don't remember your username, but thank you for subscribing. But I need some feedback because I know this is like my 4th video, but I'm used to my other channel also where I got more feedback. But I'm just not thinking about how long I was on that channel. But like I said, subscribe, guys. You guys know the drill. See you guys next video. Peace.